Man, what's up, man? I hate getting on this thing, man, saying this so consistently like I do, and like most of us do on this YouTube, man. But rest in peace, BTB Savage, who was killed in Houston at about 6 p.m. Thursday. As much as this reoccurring and we normalizing seeing rappers die and get killed on street terms. Now, we known BTB Savage that already had a situation where some robbers tried to rob him. You know what I mean? And they was deactivated. You know what I'm saying? And you know, BTB Savage girl kind of assisted in that situation. She kind of was like a lifesaver to the nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her too for being a ride or die. But BTB being in, you know, Houston, and, you know, mind you, he was caught in the River Oaks side of Houston. And whatever happened, evidently he was lacking, he was slipping. We don't know if it was a robbery or a confrontation that sparked the whole him being shot and murdered, you know what I'm saying? But condolences to his families and prayers, man. And to the rap game. We at an all-time high as far as seeing black success when it comes to hip hop and music, and seeing a lot of independent artists make a way for themselves that lead them away from the street, but we still be attached to the street because of our ties to the streets. So you got to understand that when you tied to the street, just because you made it, it don't erase the chalkboard as far as your do's and don'ts, and your dues you done paid in the streets, and the drama you done been involved in, the smoke you done had with your ops, and you know what I'm saying? It's still, that shit's still on with them, regardless if you made it or not. You just became a bigger target because now that you become somebody, you more of an accolade when a nigga touch you. You see what I'm saying? So just like this situation and any other situation we've seen from Vaughn, Mo3, man, all these rappers that done died, Lotto Cash, Desto, it's a lot of people, man, and I'll be sitting here for a long time explaining and naming all the rappers, whether they was famous or lower level artists, independent. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. A life is a life, and we got to cherish all life, and it's sad to see more, you know, that we got that. It's almost like we look forward to a rapper dying every week, and we almost satisfied by that fact because we are seeing this more than normal, to where either they going to jail for RICOs, guns, shootings, or they getting killed. This is part of the rap game that we need to take up out the system, because this is what's gonna break hip hop, and it's breaking hip hop in every region, because once a region get that look they wanted, when West Coast had it, they got to beefing with each other. Not that the beef wasn't already there, but now you got these big names, and now they got a platform for themselves as artists, but they might be gang members too. Coming from a section, it got out of hand with people going back and forth with each other, and that took their buzz away. And California has not been able to get it fully back like they had it at one time. They ran hip hop at one point. Houston got it. They started beefing with each other. They lost it. Atlanta got it. They beefed with each other. They lost it. New York had it for the longest. They started beefing with each other, and they lost it. We seeing the same thing going on in Memphis, where right now Memphis has the abundance of artists coming out their city. Like right now, they kicking between Memphis and Detroit. They kicking the most talent out. But with Memphis, it's a lot of back and forth, you know, street politics, and a lot of stuff going on in the street. And that's going to be stuck there, because when it's up, it's stuck. But at the same time, when the light is shed on y'all for something so big, like being top tier in the rap game at this point, that's on the table. It could be took away, and then y'all be fighting to try to get that position back. So you got to understand, as artists, we have to learn how to cut the street switch off. And in BTB Savage situation, he a street nigga. And once again, when you got a lot of stuff going on in the street, that stuff don't deactivate just because you became this person that ain't outside like that, really like that. You still got these situations that you got to tend to and watch out for and stay on alert for. You know what I'm saying? And once again, rest in peace, the BTB Savage, man. It's a shame to still see rappers dying so consistently in the game like that. And to me, this is just the same as mass shootings. I hate to have to report, not even report, but speak on these situations as much, because I hate to see niggas that went through the trenches, made it out, and made another way, end up getting swallowed whole by the street. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like it's impossible for us to make it out because the streets will us back in and swallow us alive. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, we got to get smarter, because we the only ones that's going to beat it, because we the ones that's playing the game. Condolences to BTB Savage and all other fallen artists in the game of hip-hop, man. The culture needs to make a positive change, a power shift, because it's enough money for everybody, but at the same time, the streets is affecting the hip-hop culture in the worst way possible. What you think about that? Leave me some comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's time for that culture for the streets. Don't leave the track without getting served. We serving every day.